everyone, I'm Captain Logan, and it's good to see you. Hi there. How are you, Geekvolutionaries? I'm sure you're excited to finally have something to click on after the last few days. Some of you might be wondering where we have been and what's happened to the channel, and if I fell into some sort of vortex or wound up in some sort of crazy time travel contraption, maybe even like a contraption that sent me to some alternate universe and led me to the Back to the Future 2015. So like I went forward like a week, but then to another dimension, you know, sort of like what might have happened with 2009 Star Trek, except, you know, forward instead of backwards. Anyway, good to see you. How are things? I don't know why I asked the camera questions. It's not like you can, you know, respond through the channel. I mean, I know I try to make things as interactive as humanly possible, but like, you know, I do videos and sometimes I sit here and I wait for a response. I'm like, hi there, how are you? And then I feel like a complete idiot because I'm just talking to a lens. And anyway, so as you can probably tell, it is late for me right now, but I want to go ahead and get a video out real quick and let everybody know what is going on with us around the holidays and what is coming here in the future. So, we are about to hit 2015. As I announced a couple weeks ago, Geekvolution 2015 is going to look totally different, brand new landscape, really excited about it. Can you tell? I'm so excited about it. We are going to have lots and lots more videos for you. We're bringing back all the cool old stuff that everybody's really been missing. We're going to have regular weekly rewinds. Bringing back Counting Cryptofreaks. Counting Cryptofreaks. I gotta go back into the recesses of my mind and hope I remember anything about that show. Basically what I gotta do is I gotta scoop out the Spawn, and then I gotta bring back the Smallville. And as many issues as I have with that show, one of these is way less bad for your brain than the other. Way less. So anyway, we're bringing back lots of videos, bringing back lots of old series. It's really exciting. We're also bringing back TV show discussions, and to remind everybody what exactly we're doing with that, and also to let you know the tweak we're talking about making with it. First of all, I could use people's opinion about this, but at the moment, I'm pretty sure this is what we're gonna do. I just, and by the way, if you ever think, hey, Captain Logan, why don't you just make a decision? How come you always gotta ask us? Because as I said, I like to make things interactive. I like to get people's suggestions about things. I like to converse and kind of, you know, correspond, you know, with you folks. So it's not that I'm indecisive, it's that I care what you think. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is a new live show called Primetime Crisis Live, and it's going to be me and Steve Baxi, and we are hopefully going to also have Dan Torrey and Manos on frequently, as well as Dan's News, hopefully sometimes, and other folks that we're able to bring in with us to talk about respective TV shows that they happen to be watching. And what we're going to do is we're going to do like 20 to 30 minute segments on each TV show, and we're going to do it all live, and we're going to do it on Sunday nights. And what we're going to do after that, and what we're talking about doing right now, and this is the thing I'd like to know your opinion on, thanks very much, is taking that video and splitting it up and keeping the discussion series going with footage from the live show. So we'll keep the live show up. If you want to listen to all 2 hours of the show, you can listen to it for all the way from beginning to end. But if you just watch Arrow, or you just watch Arrow and Flash, or you just watch Gotham, or what have you, just watch S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter, what have you, you can just click on the shows that you like. And I'm a little worried it might be a little bit oversaturated, but it would kind of give everybody the best of both worlds. So you wouldn't have to worry about timestamps, you wouldn't have to click all the way around the video, you could just watch the ones that you like, or you can watch the entire thing if you want to. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is an idea that Nikos brought up. I want to say thanks a bunch to Nikos, because I'm very seriously considering this idea, and that is what we're going to do. The live show, though, is definitely happening, and I'm kicking around this idea of keeping the discussion series going going ahead and continuing to post videos under that heading, but with that footage from the live show. So anyway, that is coming. That's what's going on with that. What have I been doing the last week? Well, we had Christmas. I hope you folks had a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays to you. And Happy New Year here in a couple of days. I got a couple cool Christmas presents that I wanted to show you. We'll do a extra special video with Jason showing off all of his exciting Christmas loot as we do every year, and also Freddy's as well. By the way, our newborn Freddy, he is 6 weeks old now, and he's doing great. He's finally in that, he was like super easy for the first month, and he's finally kind of in that stage now where he cries a lot more often, and he's a little bit tougher to deal with, but you know, that means that he's developing. And anyway, a couple of cool things that I got though. I got the Looney Tunes box set, the full-blown Golden Collection, all 6 volumes of it. This is a thing I've been wanting forever. I had the second volume. I forget. I think like 8 or 10 years ago I got that, and I think I forget why I ended up with that, if I bought it or what exactly happened with that. But of the Looney Tunes cartoons, my favorite is Roadrunner, and Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, and I got that set, and I always wanted to get the rest of it, just never got around to getting it. My mom got this for me. Thanks, Mom! So anyway, I'm really excited to go through this. If you've never watched any of the Golden Collection, this stuff is really cool. Not just because, you know, it's all the old cartoons. I think it's I don't know if it's complete, like it's every single Warner Brothers cartoon ever made, but like it's the major ones. And what I really loved about it is all of the extra behind-the-scenes academic stuff. There are some really great, at least on the disc that I had, commentaries from a cartoon historian. And I learned so much. I felt like I should have been taking notes. Like I felt like I was in a lecture class for old cartoons, and I just loved it. Anyway, I am really excited to get into this and watch some of these old cartoons, but also to get more educated. And then also we got the 2-pack original Star Trek Mr. Potato Heads. I didn't even know these were out until this year. Maybe they just came out this year. But I saw these in a store a couple weeks ago, and then right after that, just happened to get this for Christmas. And this is I want to say my Uncle Steve gave me this. Thanks, Uncle Steve. And so this is Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk. They've kind of stopped trying to come up with clever Spud names for every single potato head because you just can't do it anymore. Captain Kirk, and then Core. Yeah, specifically Core. It's really funny because the pop figures have a Klingon. But they didn't, and its original series, they didn't pick a specific Klingon. They just said generically Klingon. These people know their Star Trek. Yeah, we got Core in potato head form. Not I almost said Clang. That's Enterprise. Not Koloth, and not Kang, but specifically Core. Anyway, happy holidays. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Also, I got one of my very favorite things. My wife gets me one of these every year. The chocolate orange. Obviously, this is an empty box because I've eaten much of my chocolate orange already. But this is my favorite thing. These are a lot harder to find than they used to be. They used to be everywhere. Anyway, I also wanted to announce the annual Geeks Not Nerds Awards. For those of you that have been with us since the beginning, we are getting old, folks. This is the 5th annual, I shouldn't do that, that's 10. The 5th annual Geeks Not Nerds Awards. Wow. Once again, as always, coordinated by King 191912. I want to say thanks very much to King for helping us out with this and for coming up with it in the first place and always coordinating it for us and putting the categories together and putting together all of the votes for us. We really appreciate it. Here's what we do with the Geeks Not Nerds Awards. If you're not aware of it, every year we do our own little award show a la the Oscars or something. We take nominations for items in in every major category of popular culture, and then Vince and I do a goofy, silly live show and present them to you while making a fool out of ourselves in between all the categories. And what I'd like to do right now is let you know what the categories are, and I'd like everybody to try to vote if you can. Everybody, please vote. Every year we've gotten fewer votes than we'd love to see, and things get a little bit skewed if we don't have a ton of votes. What we're going to do this year to curb that a little bit is we're going to let you vote in the comments. That's right. Right below. Please vote for as many or as few of these things as you want to. What we ask everybody to do is vote for 3 things in a category. Pick whichever categories you want to, because not everybody consumes everything. So if you don't play video games, don't worry about that. If you don't watch comic books, if you don't read comic books, I'm very surprised that you're subscribed to this channel, but don't worry about comics. Just vote in the categories that you're familiar with, and that you consume things of this year. This was a really interesting year, especially for superhero stuff. And I am very, very excited to see what ends up winning in each category. We always do television, movies, video games, and comic books. I'm going to let you know right now what all the categories are, and as I said, please vote in the comments for as many or as few of these things as you want to, but each thing that you vote on, do make sure that you come up with 3, and that way we have a lot more possible things in our nominations. So do be sure to vote for 3 and then put those in the comments below. Will you? Would you do it? Would you do it for me? Okay, here we go. So, in video games, we have, as always, the top 3 console/PC games. So, pick 3 console or PC games that you think were great from this last year. Top 3 handheld, and top 3 overall video games for the year. So for the overall section, what you want to do is just pick what you think is the best, is the very, very best. It could be the same thing as you said for console or even for handheld. Doesn't make a difference. But if you want to vote in each of these categories, if you want to vote, try to at least put in the overall. But as I said, vote for as many things as you feel like you have something to say about. Okay, then we go into movies. Top 3 superhero movies, top 3 non-superhero movies, top 3 animated movies, and finally, overall top 3 movies of the year. Then we get into television. We got top 3 comic book shows. This is a brand new category because there's now so many of them. Top 3 non-comic book shows. Top 3 internet-based shows. Last year we did Netflix. Now we felt like there's so much more now. And even last year there was, and King and I didn't talk about it. We didn't think about it. We've got now, and I'm glad he did this. Now we've got just internet shows. That can be anything. And I'm going to say, because he and I haven't talked about this, I'm going to say it's okay even if it's something that's like kind of independent too. Is that okay? Is that okay with you, King? Hope that's okay with you, King. Anyway, so internet shows, things that were broadcast, streaming, or on the internet. Yes? Okay. And then top 3 animated shows and top 3 overall shows. You got it? Lots of TV categories this year, and to think we didn't do TV at all in the first year. Can you guys imagine a time when Geekvolution didn't even handle television, just in any way whatsoever? I probably got more sleep back then. Then we got comic books, top 3 Marvel, top 3 DC, top 3 Image. Yeah, Image now, because there's a lot of stuff now. Top 3 indie books, meaning stuff that's not Image or Marvel or DC. Top 3 writers, top 3 artists, and as always, top 3 books of the year. And he writes, all votes are weighted. Your number 1 pick has 3 points, while your number 3 gets 1 point. When submitting your votes, please make certain that you're placing them in a specific order. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. And as I said, you do not have to vote in every category to have your votes counted. You do, however, need to have all your choices be from the year 2014. Anything from prior to that or in the future. I mean, you know, Nobody's going to do that, but that would be a problem too. Anything from a year that is not 2014 will not be counted. Everybody understand the rules? Everybody got it? Awesome. Please vote. Your votes count. And we are really excited to do that show this year because, like as I said, 2014 was a really interesting year, especially for comic book shows. I'm really interested to see what wins Best Comic Book Show because everybody seems to be incredibly opinionated about what the best thing. I think I know what's going to win. I think I know it. Runners up are a little. I think I know what's going to win that. We'll see. First year. Was it last year or the year before? Last year. Yeah, last year Arrow got #1 TV show overall, and I was like overall, and I was like, wow. You know you got a comic book channel. You know you got a superhero-based channel when that happens. So anyway, I think I know what's going to win this year. And I don't think it's Arrow. Anyway, so everybody, I think that's all right now. I mean, there's so much stuff going on here at Geekvolution. As I said, I didn't post anything last week because I have been working. Oh, I didn't even talk about this. I have been working crazy long hours on the documentary, and it is looking cool. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. I am about 45 minutes into editing the initial rough cut. And it's of course going to be regular feature length documentary length. So I'm halfway or more than halfway there already. This week I'm gonna need most of the week to continue working on this and get this rough cut done. Right now the plan is to get the movie out by middle of January. I think that we are very much on track to do that right now, which is really exciting. I'm going to make the movie available to all the subscribers on DVD. We are going to take it to we are going to take it to the stores, and we are going to try to send it to some festivals, but I want to make sure that you guys get to see it, so I am going to make it available on DVD. It will not go up on the internet right away. Like I said, I'm going to let folks buy it on DVD, but I don't want to get it up on the internet yet until I've got it into the stores, and those folks get to see it and stuff. So, anyway, that's the plan right now. I'm really super stoked about it. Please understand if we are a little bit more sparse on videos this week. If I don't have as much going on, I'm sorry, as much going out as usual, I may make a couple more random me talking to you folks about whatever I feel like talking about sorts of videos, just because I know you get lonely. And then hopefully the week after we'll be right back on track and back to normal. But like I said, I really need some more time to get this thing done, so I hope everybody understands. Don't worry, we're coming back. We're gonna get the whole crazy schedule going, but I gotta get this movie done before I can really commit to the hours it's gonna take to get everything back and get back to a couple videos a day. That's what's going on. Superhero Rewind will come out on time this week. I am going to be definitely doing that. I am going to carve out some time to do that. And the week after, I'm supposed to get, I have slated right now, the top 10 Batman 66 episodes, the Adam West Batman episodes, Rewind. And I got to finish watching the show, so I got that to do too. I'm gonna work really hard to get that out. Still planning on that. That date is still there right now. I'll let you know if it changes. Hopefully it won't. We should be okay. But as I said, all I really can work on at this very, very, very moment is getting this rough cut finished and Rewind. I will get you Condor Man. Condor Man, you're welcome, Magpie. Anyway, folks, thanks a bunch for watching. I really appreciate everybody. We've had a great year. I know this has been kind of a wonky, sort of wacky year with Spawn Year and everything. Thanks for your patience on that. We got it done. It's finished. And I'm so happy with the final product, and I'm so happy with everybody's reactions and responses to it. If you watched Spawn Year, if you watched any episode, any of Spawn Year, if you watched one episode, thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching it, and for any feedback you gave me on it, and for humoring me and letting me get through that project. It taught me so much, and I'm like, I could not be happier that I went through that experience and did it. Sometimes tumultuous, but I think it was ultimately one of the best things I've ever done. You're about to possibly get to see the best thing I've ever done, though, with this documentary. I'm so, and when when I say me, I mean, I can't speak for the other guys involved as far as if it's the best thing they've ever done, but I just mean that the best thing I've been a part of and helped to spearhead. Kickstarter people, once again, thanks for making the trip possible for us, and we will start getting your packages out next month when the movie is finished. Leave your questions and comments. As always, my mailbox is always open to you. Go to geekvolution.com, click on the contact page, and send me any questions that you might want to send me privately that way. And I know this video was kind of long, but I had a lot of things to talk about, and honestly, kind of miss making videos, kind of miss talking to you folks. So anyway, leave me comments. Definitely leave all of your votes for the GNN Awards, and I will see you again very shortly. I am Captain Logan. Thanks for watching.